What's up, guys? Bloodshed here, bringing you the patch 2.4.1 patch notes for Diablo 3. I guess it would be season 7-ish, right? Now things can change. It's just the first day we got these patch notes, so we're gonna log on to the PTR here shortly and play that on Twitch. But let's go through them really quick together. So yeah, they're most likely going to add things to the PTR, I'm assuming. General, new difficulty levels have been added to the game. You can now play from Torment 11 to Torment 13. So they added, T11 through T13 have been added to the game. Gold rewards have been adjusted. Greater Rift level 26 and up have been rescaled. So once you pass GR 26, they've been rescaled to a flat 3% increase per tier, which I think is, I can't confirm, but I think that is going to be harder than before. That seems like a lot stronger than before. Before, I think it was about 1.5% per tier. I can't confirm, but I think it's going to be, no more GR 100s are going to be cleared next season for sure. Torment 7 through 13 have been changed to match the scaling as well. The cost to empower Greater Rift has been reduced to match the new gold reward rate. Okay. Barbarian, active skills, Threatening Shout, Falter. Threatening Shout, Falter can no longer stack with casts from other sources. So they kind of nerfed support barbs in a way. You can't just stack the damage on top of it. All right. Demon Hunters, active skills, Spike Trap has been redesigned. Okay, so traps no longer have an arming time. Traps can only detonate one time, so they can't just keep proccing. And now they have 4 charges with a 5-second recharge time. All active traps are now detonated by your next oh, that's super cool. So when you activate a trap, the way you detonate them is by a hatred spender. Okay, that's cool. Damage increase from 340% to 950% weapon damage. Oh my goodness. So this trap kiting DH big spender, that sounds like a fun build to play. Hatred cost reduced from 30 to 10, so you're going to be able to spam your traps really quickly. Skill rune Echoing Blast, damage increased from 575 to 1330 weapon damage. Oh my god. Has been redesigned. Enemies now slowed by 70% when the trap is detonated. Skill rune Lightning Rod, damage increased from 880% to over 10 hits to... okay, so the damage increased from 880% weapon damage over 10 hits to 1380 weapon damage over 3 hits. So it's kind of condensed and does more damage. It's more of a, you can count on it a little bit more. Decrease the radius of lightning arc to other traps from 75 to 25 yards. So basically, like, if you look through the patch notes right here, like, you're going to be like kiting with the Demon Hunter and lay all your traps out, get the enemies around, and then when you cast your spender, you're going to ignite the traps, blow them up, and your spender is going to get buffed on top of that. Right, so like custom trigger, your hatred generators now detonate spike traps, increase the damage to 1150. So that's pretty much the way the build's gonna be. It's gonna be like this trap kitey, blow them up kind of a build. It looks really cool, man. Now places 2 traps side by side and consumes the 2 charges. You'll be able to get the traps out really, really fast. So this is an interesting build. We're gonna test this today most likely and see how it goes. Witch Doctor, active skill Piranhas can no longer stack with casts from other sources. So that's kind of a rip. Right there, more support character nerfing. Mass Confusion skill rune Paranoia can no longer stack with casts from other sources as well. More support nerfs. A new potion has been added to the game. What? New potion? This looks super cool, man. Teleport to another location when under 40% health. That's cool, man. I wish the potions were more thoughtful like that. Not just, oh shit, I'm dying button. Invigorating Gemstone has been redesigned. Each hit done increases healing received by 1% for 5 seconds. So you can probably use that with life on hit and whatever. However you're getting healed, you're going to be getting more healed, more healing to yourself. Stacks up to 10 times, so it's essentially 10% healing received. And you're now immune to crowd control effects at rank 25. That's pretty good. If your class doesn't have like a immune to CC, it's probably best in slot then, because you're gonna need, on hardcore, you're gonna be, you can't die on hardcore, so that's probably what you're gonna use. Class specific items: armor of the Akan. So the Akan set got buffed. Damage increase from 450 to 600. Now reduces damage taken by 15% while Akarat's champion is active. So you're pretty much in perma champion anyway for the most part. So that's really good for the set. Cord of the Righteousness is a new legendary belt. Fist of Heavens now costs 40% less wrath and deals 150% more damage. So I can see where they're going with this is because the Dark Light has been redesigned. It now gives Fist of Heaven a chance to be cast a second time at a target location. So it's kind of like a, you know, in World of Warcraft, Wind Fury, right? You can throw out 2 lightning bolts back to back. So there's going to be a chance you can do like a double Fist of Heaven, a double fisting new meta. Thorns of the Invoker, the 6-piece set bonus. The 800% Thorns damage dealt to the first enemy hit can now benefit from plus physical damage. Very nice. Demon Hunter again. The Demon's Demise has been redesigned. The damage of your next non-channeled Hatred Spender is increased by 40% for each spike trap you detonate. So we're going to be throwing out all of our spike traps really quickly. We're going to be detonate them very quickly. And then our spender, which could be multi-shot or whatever, right? It's going to get boosted, you know, by at least 160% on top of the other bonuses. Okay, now here's the doozy. Here's the last patch was Firebird. This patch it's Monk, right? Raiment of 1,000 Storms, the 6-piece set bonus now increases the damage granted to your spirit generators after casting Dashing Strike from 300% to 1,250%. So it's literally like a 4 times damage increase for the Raiment set. So what? Witch Doctor Homunculus. Sacrifice damage now increased from 25 to 30 to 50 to 60. So I love sack builds with Witch Doctor. They're one of my favorite builds in the game. So hallelujah if we can get a really good sack build going for Witch Doctor. Haunt and Locust Swarm now deal bonus from 75 to 300%. So I can see like you debuff the mobs with Haunt, right, or Locust Swarm, and then you're going to go ahead and just blow them up with the Sacrifice build. That looks like a fun build. So Witch Doctors are going to be playing sack builds, Monks are going to be playing Raiment builds, Crusaders are going to be playing Akan and double fisting, and Demon Hunters are going to be kiting, blowing things up. You can already see the builds, you know. So the Wizard build, we found out about this a few days ago. This is pretty much getting nerfed to the ground, roughly. You're not going to be playing Firebird's Finery from what I'm understanding. I'm going to do some testing on the PTR, but they redesigned it so you can't use Chantotos with it anymore, and that's what made it strong. You can use Chantotos with it. So yeah, I won't go into detail so much, but rip Firebird's Finery. We'll find a new build. Barbarian, the Sledge of Aetherkila, blah blah blah. Legendary power added. Seismic Slam now increases the damage of your next 3 earthquakes. 3. By 100%. Now Earthquake already does a lot of damage, so 100% might seem small when Monks are getting 1,000% damage increase, but I think it might be okay. We're going to test this also on the PTR right now. Increase the damage of your next 3 earthquakes within 15 seconds by 100%. So I can see that being pretty powerful. So Barbs are going to be seismic slamming like they should be, hitting things with a 2-handed weapon and blowing things up. Demon Hunter Fletcher's Pride. Legendary power added. Spike traps now gain the effect of Impaling Spine's rune and are deployed twice as fast. So anything to get our traps out, the better. Monk Scarbringer. Legendary power added. Lashing Tail Kick now deals an additional 1,000 damage to the first 5 enemies hit. Like, what the fuck, dude? Just 1,000. Oh my god. Monks are going to be ridic. So they're the new wizards, basically, of this patch, it looks like. Oh my god, 1,000 damage, man. Witch Doctor Gazing Demise. Legendary power added. Spirit Barrage, which is what we're going to be using but with the sack builds, is increased by 500% for each enemy channeled, or each... I don't know what that means, man. That's past my pay grade. Stacks up to 5 times. So it's just going to go with the sacrifice build. You're going to use it. Wizard Starfire. Legendary power added. Lightning damage done is increased by 15%. Every 10 yards you are from the target. Okay, so wizards are going to probably use Stone of Vengeance, and they're going to use Starfire, and they're going to use the lightning ability, and they're going to be really far away from their mobs. That's a lot of stacking damage. So wizards might be okay, man, for some long-range DPS from the skybox, you know? Let's see. Infernal. Okay, this is a big change, right? This is a big change. Infernal Machine drop rates have been adjusted. Basically, you get 100% chance to get an Infernal Machine on Torment 4. So I'm not even going to read the other ones. It's 50% chance to get on T1, but on Torment 4, there's a 100% chance to get an Infernal Machine. That's amazing. On Torment, so you're wondering about the other Torments, right? Torments 5 through 13, you now have an increasing chance for a second machine to drop. So as you go up in Torments, you can get double drops for machines. I mean, Hellfire Amulets, everyone's going to have a GG Amulet going forward, which is great because in the seasons, like, we can't just farm all day, you know, Infernal Machines. That's great. My favorite change of this patch, Greater Rift keys are now guaranteed to drop from any Rift Guardian. Increasing the difficulty now increases your chance of getting a second or third key. 3 keys, man. 3 keys for 1 Guardian. Some of the experience earned in Greater Rifts has been shifted from killing monsters to closing the rift. The overall amount could be roughly the same. Okay, so that kind of nerfs no rift clear. Oh, that does. Yeah, some of the experience in Greater Rifts has been shifted from killing monsters for closing the rift. So you have to close the rift. So to close the rift, you have to kill the Rift Guardian. So I think they're nerfing non-Rift Guardian clears. So that's kind of good, I guess. It depends on who you are. Interface pylons and Nephilim rifts now have unique icons. A hotkey has been added to the game to hide the UI, which is good for me. I can do more screenshots. When the blacksmith trained to maximum level, it'll now start collapsed. The Menagerie Goblin has a unique minimap icon, so maybe it's easier to see, and then you can be like, oh shit, I don't want to kill it. You know, I got to give this goblin to my friends or whatever. So yeah. All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna get to testing. If you want to see me test it live, I'll be down here, twitch.tv/bloodshed. If you want to check out information on Oculus Ring metas and firebugs, you can check out this video right here. This is my new pendant kind of thing. How to get new pets is up here in the top right corner. How to get the new pets for patch 2.4.1, and like you can also use that for goblin routes as well. So yeah, that just about does it today. Thank you for watching. I'll be streaming Diablo. I always stream like 4 or 5 hours of Diablo every day, so maybe I'll see you guys there. If not, this is Bloodshed, and I'm out this bee. Peace.